Warm Rain by the great jazz guitarist from Hungary, Felix Czerny. And next up, we're going to have a musical change of weather by a new group called Acid Snow. But first, here's this weekend's arts calendar.
On Friday night at 8 p.m.
Hi, Daddy. We came to say goodbye.
Hey, Muddy, you ready to take a bite out of the Big Apple?
I'm bringing an extra suitcase for all the clothes I'm going to buy.
Now, Maude, we are going to New York to see Aida at the Met and Chagall at the Modern.
She heard a rumor they closed Bergdorf's for remodeling. She almost canceled the trip.
I hope Jonathan likes watching you shop more than I did.
He can't go. He promised he'd cook this big charity dinner months ago. We got our dates crossed.
Yo. Uh-huh. It's Jonathan on line 3.
I'll take it in there.
You're playing Acid Snow?
Have you heard him?
I practically discovered them. Remember, I told you about them after they played our school dance last fall?
We're back. It's 10:15. And next up, I've got a song by a new group. They were practically discovered by my in-studio guest. So I'm going to let her introduce them.
Hello, everybody. This is Maude on Long Day's Journey into Lunch. Costas, Maude Costas. This group is called Acid Snow, and they're really, really cool. They played at our school's fall frolic, which was last fall. Like, duh. These guys are really, really cute, and the song is called Don't Worry, Get Wasted. Hit it. Dad. Dad.
Huh? Oh.
Dad, how could you do something like that? I sound like such a dork. Can I do another?
Come on, sweetie, we have a plane to catch.
Bye, Daddy.
So, how is old Jonathan?
Fine, he just lost a cufflink, that's all, bye.
How long have we been seeing each other, Ted?
2 weeks. 3 dates.
Are you thinking we should do what I'm thinking we should do?
You bet.
I was afraid I was going to have to talk you into it.
Not this guy.
Really? Most guys are afraid of needles.
Needles?
Well, how else are they going to get the blood out of your sweet little arm?
Oh. Blood test.
This won't be so bad. It's Saturday night. By the middle of the week, we'll have the Surgeon General's seal of approval.
I love it when you talk dirty.
What's wrong? Who's that?
Someone I don't want to see. My ex-wife's husband. Ted! Damn, he saw me. Jonathan!
Well, I didn't expect to run into you here.
Well, I'm sure you didn't.
Ted, this is Joyce Paul. Joyce is with the Tarpley Foundation.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
They just had their annual charity dinner.
And it was catered by Jonathan's restaurant.
And chaired by Joyce. We just came here to unwind over a drink or two.
Oh, Jonathan and Joyce, this is Stephanie Cromwell.
Oh, Stephanie.
Jonathan.
Joyce.
Stephanie.
And Paul, right?
No, I'm Ted. You're Paul. Joyce Paul.
I always do that. Where's the ladies' room?
I'll show you.
So, it's too bad you couldn't make that trip to New York.
Yeah, but I had this affair tonight. Charity affair.
Did you catch the bullets last night?
Bullets?
Hoops. Basketball.
Oh, who'd the Hoops play?
Bullets. Played the Jazz.
Oh, yeah. Those pesky Jazz. Look, I would, just as soon you don't mention this to Leanne.
Mention what?
Joyce. Not that there's anything funny going on, but Leanne could get the wrong idea.
Well, we wouldn't want that to happen.
Morning.
Oh, say, Naomi, is the University Medical Center still where it used to be?
Uh-huh.
Where's that?
Why? Are you sick? Do you have a fever?
Well, no, well, maybe a little bit.
Great, 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, on your forms for the group medical, you both left the space blank in case of emergency notify.
Oh, why don't you just put whoever I had last time?
Leanne?
Yeah, well, maybe I better look this over.
Gretchen, do we have any aspirin? Ted's coming down with something.
Poor baby, you're burning up.
I am?
Yeah, I'll get some aspirin.
Hi, Gretchen.
Jay, I'm really sorry about leaving my stockings in the sink this morning.
No prob. I shaved in the kitchen.
There's no mirror.
I used a soup spoon.
So the living arrangements are working out.
Perfect.
Yes, sirree, Roomy. When is she gonna move? Blood has been spilled. So far, only mine. This arrangement was supposed to be temporary.
So you've fallen out of love already?
No, I'm still crazy about her, but this is killing me. Some people say you shouldn't live together before you get married. Maybe you shouldn't live together before you start dating. She doesn't do her dishes. She doesn't put away her laundry. If the garbage can is full, she just piles trash next to it. You'd think the girl had grown up in Philadelphia or something.
In answer to your question, the medical center is across from the old gym.
Ah, thanks. Listen, I got another question for you.
Where's the old gym?
No. What would you do in my position? I saw Jonathan with another woman Saturday night.
Oh, that could be totally innocent.
Well, he asked me not to say anything to Leanne.
Guilty.
But do I say anything to Leanne or not? I mean, I hate being in this position. Either way, it's no win.
There is no such thing as no win. Who do you feel more loyal to?
So I should say something to Leanne.
Yes. Oh, she'll hate you for being the messenger who brought the bad news.
But what if it's not bad news? I mean, it could have been innocent.
Well, then you're the troublemaking ex-husband.
So I shouldn't say anything at all.
Well, if he is having an affair, then that makes you his accomplice. You know, you're right. There is such a thing as no win.
Hi, guys. I'm back.
How was New York?
Oh, well, we had a blast, but poor Jonathan said it was the loneliest weekend of his life.
Thanks a lot, Ted.
What?
Well, what am I supposed to do now? Do I tell her or don't I? It's a no-win situation.
Hey, Daryl. How's it hanging?
Maybe you can help. This photographer took some pictures of me, and he offered to blow one up.
What's the problem?
Well, I can't pick a favorite. Which do you like?
Good Lord. This looks pretty good.
My eyes are crossed in that one.
Eyes? Oh, yeah, there. What are you looking at?
Pictures of me. What do you think?
Well, your eyes are a little crossed in this one, aren't they?
That's what I thought.
This is much better. Much better. Nice backlighting.
Yeah, there's a crease in the backdrop right there.
Well, we'll just have to keep looking. Oh, Ted. What'd I do? Oh, it's just a little blood test. It's nothing.
Blood test? No, they don't give you a blood test if they think it's nothing.
Oh, but really, guys, I mean, I'm in perfect health. The blood test is just a precaution.
And a damned responsible one, too. When I saw you in that medical center, it made me proud to be a member of my sex.
Yeah, Harrison.
They're tested for what?
Sexually transmitted diseases. The kind to which an active man could be prone. I myself am tested every month.
Every month. Those tests aren't cheap.
Well, I get a discount. Frequent flyer sort of thing.
I guess I'd have to say this one's pretty much my favorite.
Oh, I hate this angle. It makes my breast look too large.
Let me be the judge of that. I'm an art critic, you know.
You're a drama critic.
Art, drama, pin-ups, what's the difference? Let's say I'm an appreciative diner at the table of aesthetics.
Thanks, but I have a class.
Say, Ted, you didn't tell me that you ran into Jonathan this weekend.
Jonathan?
Yeah, at PJ's. He said you had a drink and a few laughs together.
Well, that's true.
Ted, I appreciate the effort that you're making to be friends with him.
I do what I can.
Yeah, he said that his friend liked you, too. From the charity dinner. The fellow he was with?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, considering the hot little chick I heard you were with, I'm surprised you even noticed he was with anyone.
Jonathan? It's your old buddy, Ted.
Ah, Ted.
Where the hell do you get off involving me in your lie? You say not to say anything? Hey, I was tempted to, but I didn't. Shut up. And then when you finally do say something, it's not the right thing. You ran into me when you were with some other guy. Hey, give me a beer. Why did you do it?
May I speak now?
Nobody's stopping you?
When I got home Saturday, there was a terse message on the machine from Leanne around 1 a.m. When I called her back, I had to explain where I'd been. Your name just kind of popped out. I just fudged on the truth a little.
You made Joyce a guy.
Yeah. I was afraid the truth would hurt Leanne.
Okay. Don't hurt Leanne, hurt me. I want to know what you were doing here with Joyce.
I brought her here for a drink and to see if she'd like to spend the night with me.
Why did I want to know that?
Look, I've never been married before. I've had a lot of women in my life, sometimes more than one at a time, so you never tell the complete truth. A little like running my restaurant. You want to fill all of your tables, you overbook.
I knew it. I knew it. I hate when you guys do that. If I come in there, I got a reservation, and you guys say it'll be 10 minutes, and it's never 10 minutes either.
We seat you at the bar, we buy you a drink. It's the way the game is played. I mean, you know we're doing it. We know you know. It works out. It's the same thing with dating.
You're not supposed to be dating anymore. You're married.
I know that. Boy, do I know that. When Leanne and I were first dating, we couldn't get enough of each other. Emotionally, physically.
I didn't want to know that either.
I figured when we got married, it would be more of the same. But having a teenage daughter in the house, you know, it robs us of our privacy and frankly, our romance. Every time I brought it up with Leanne, we fought. Well, you know how she is when you fight. No sex for weeks. I'm sorry, you didn't want to hear this kind of thing.
No, I can take it.
I was looking forward to a romantic weekend in New York with Leanne. And then she got to thinking about how Maud hadn't been there, and she invited her to go along, and then we had the worst fight yet.
So that's why they went along.
And then Saturday, I met Joyce at the dinner, and we were hitting it off, so I brought her here for a drink. And then I drove her home, and I kissed her goodnight on the cheek.
That's it?
Scout's on. I'm sorry to have gotten you involved in my little lie, but I was just trying to spare Leanne's feelings.
Yeah, well, don't underestimate her. She is intuitive and smart and persistent. She'll keep asking you questions, and you'll get caught up more and more in your lie. It's kind of like being married to a sexy Columbo. Well, think about it. Did you ever see anybody outsmart Columbo? I knew you overbooked restaurants.
Well, fellow Americans, most presidents, when they leave office, build a presidential library. And again, most presidents read. But Nancy and I have decided to take that money and build something useful, fun, and, well, darn it, profitable.
It's Ronnieland! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come on down to beautiful Freeway Close, Toxic Flats, Nevada! Visit exciting surgical land. Take a ride on the Wild Colin. Visit the Polyps of the Caribbean. Arr, yeah! On Scandalland. Thrill to adventure on the Lion Contra Safari.
Senor.
Get lost in the memory lapse.
What? Huh? I don't recall.
See the Great Wall of Nancy's China. Mikhail Gorbachev, you brought a multi-party system to Russia, put down the revolt in Armenia, and silenced your critics in the Politburo. What are you going to do next? I'm going to Ruddyland.
I've called you 3 times in the last hour. You keep saying you'll call me back with the results, but you don't call me back. Something wrong? You'll call me back.
I hope your news is as good as mine, old chum.
Oh, you got your results already?
Clean as a whistle. You?
Oh, I haven't heard anything yet. It's funny what this does to you, isn't it? Before I went in for the test, I was sure I was fine, but just the idea of somebody poking around in my blood, it scares me to death to think what they might find hiding in there.
Oh, I'm sure you're fine, old chum. It's funny you haven't heard, though. They're usually so prompt with good news.
Have either of you bothered to fill out your medical forms?
I've got mine.
Thank you. Ted, the deadline's today.
Who did you put down to notify in case of emergency?
Doris from last night. She's a registered nurse, you know. Was she a registered Republican?
Hello. Speaking. My code? It's 562A. Yes, yes, yes! Negative is good, right?
Yes! Well, you're a happy camper today.
Naomi, I have the most wonderful husband. When I got back from New York this weekend, the house was full of flowers, and Jonathan was being so overly attentive that, frankly, I thought he'd been fooling around on me. But last night, this wonderful guy sits me down and tells me that, in fact, while I was away, he ran into an old girlfriend from college, and they went out for a drink. But just sitting there with another woman was enough to make him realize how much he loved me. I feel positively blessed to be married to such an open, honest man.
Thank God.
What do you mean, thank God?
Oh, well, what I mean is, well, when Ted saw them...
Wait, you saw them?
Saw who?
Jonathan and his college friend?
That guy.
It wasn't a guy. It was a girl. And you covered for him. You are still covering for him.
No,
I cannot believe you. After all we have been through together, I would think that you would have some modicum of loyalty, but no. You're a guy, he's a guy. You stick together no matter what. It's the law of guys, right?
Come on, Leanne, what do you...
And you were in on this, too. You don't even have the law on your side.
Well, no, look, I realize that I made a mistake.
Oh, now you realize. Well, I hope you learned something from this, Ted. Because if you had opened up the line of communications like Jonathan did, we might still be married today.
That's great. That's really great. Her husband almost cheats on her, and I'm the bad guy, thanks to you.
Well, you're the bad guy. Now she's mad at me, too. Why didn't you just tell her the truth the way Jonathan did?
The truth?
Yeah.
He didn't know that girl from college. That girl was practically in college.
That's not the point.
Okay, I've had it. You two run this station, and you're the only ones who have not filled out your emergency notification spaces. Now, don't you dare do another thing until you fill them out.
Big mouth.
Jerk.
Faint. Oh, hi, Steph.
Something wrong?
Well, not anymore. Listen, I got a question for you. Where do you think would be the most romantic place for us to have dinner tonight?
My apartment.
Oh, good choice. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
What's that?
A medical report. You got yours?
Well, actually, I didn't go.
Well, why not?
I got busy. You know how it is.
I'm busy. I went.
I know you did. I'm sorry I got all paranoid and put you through all this, but really, I'm okay.
Yeah, well, listen, we were both supposed to go have that done.
Can't we just go to my place?
Well, not until you go have the test.
You won't just take my word for it?
No.
Well, that's some attitude.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you were the one that said that you...
That's your form? Thank you. Ted? Thank you.
This is so sweet. You put down each other.
Dinner?
I'm not buying you dinner.
We'll go Dutch.
Fine.
Can you spot me $5?
Oh.
Monday night, give this man some respect. Rodney Dangerfield stars in his very own show, Where's Rodney? Then on The Hogan Family, David hungers to become a TV producer, but Mrs. Poole is driving him stir crazy. Followed by Those She Left Behind, Monday night, only on NBC.